Welcome back to On the Record. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're at the Enable Summit, and it's going great. A lot of buzz going around here. I'm here with JP, who is the COO, and Robert Graves, who is the Director of Product Marketing. Right?
Product management.
Product management. The company is just going so well right now with all the automation stuff that you're doing and so on. We'll start with you, JP. What's really getting you excited these days?
Well, first off, I think we have a 50% increase in attendance over last year, so that's quite exciting. Secondly, we're making a multitude of announcements this week, and the centerpiece is a new feature called Automation Manager, which we believe is going to be the disruptive technology that's going to allow MSPs to leapfrog their competitors by offering highly automated IT services.
So where do you fit in onto that, on the new products?
Well, as the Director of Product Management, I take all JP's ideas as well as our partners and I put them into real products. So I'm on the delivery side of getting the solutions into our partners' hands.
So what's so different about these automation tools?
It's the first in the industry. So we've taken a lot of the ideas of our partners and the challenges they have of delivering services to their customer base and helping them automate those processes. And the value of that is reducing their costs of delivery, improving their technician utilization rate, and really getting the services out to their customer base that are necessary.
So what type of new services are you talking about?
Oh, it can be anything. So if we think about simple daily tasks like defragmenting a drive or running a virus scan on a drive, those are simple tasks that can be automated. But to an MSP, it's so much more important to understand the larger business processes. So now with a tool like the Automation Manager, they can go through very quickly and easily through a drag and drop interface and design entire business processes that they can repeat from customer to customer.
So I'm not a techie, but from what I understand, even I would be able to program this. Is that right?
Well, we've tried to simplify the technology as much as possible. In fact, this is the first module of its kind in the industry, really providing MSPs with a visual development studio and abstracting the complexities of the technology. So as an example, a technician could write an automation scenario that would automate some very simple tasks by selecting from a library of predefined, pre-tested MSP automation objects that they could visually connect into processes and then turn around and deploy that against their entire customer base. So very simple to create, very simple to test, to deploy, and to maintain.
So JP, you've been around this industry for about 27 years now, always in software. I guess Enable, you would have to call it software, but it's a little bit different than most software in a lot of ways. Do you think the day's going to come where, or do you think it's already here, where a business person who isn't a techie at all can run a managed services company successfully?
I think they could certainly run the company, but they would definitely need a strong set of tools to automate the delivery practices, to make sure that they could maintain their customer SLAs, make sure that they could make good on their contracts.
Yeah, so moreover, what I was thinking more along the lines is, assuming that they have those services like what you provide, they have the pieces that they need to do it with, but they don't have to be a techie anymore, do they?
I think you're always going to have a business component and a technical component, and certainly Enable answers all of the requirements to both the business and the technical requirements. This is a maturing market, maturing industry, and typically what happens is, things get easier, they get more competitive, and they're going to need more tools to go forward. And that's what we're going to deliver.
So being in product management, and all these products being now with new delivery methods and more people and going faster and faster, growing so quickly, how are you going to keep up?
It's an interesting question. So last year was a very aggressive year for us. We introduced a number of new products that our partner base was asking for. We're focusing heavily on the integration of those products into that single pane of glass. We're introducing and actually slowing down our agenda a little bit to focus on more of these major themed items like automation management, mobile device management, and into the future a little bit of cloud management. How do we do it? Well, we bring the resources in that can get the job done. We manage the expectations of our partner base, and we solicit their input to the various features that they truly need, as opposed to just speculatively building features into the products, and just working very closely with our partner base.
So if you look at the Canada-U.S. Marketplace, we have about 85,000 roughly VAR organizations or channel partner organizations, with maybe 12,000 of them somewhere in there who've taken on managed services, and now moving into the cloud, we're finding that it's basically the same 12,000 people. What do you say to those, call it 70,000 people or 70,000 organizations or companies who aren't getting into managed services, aren't getting into the cloud, aren't offering, all the everything as a service, we'll call it? What would you say to them?
I'd say get in the game. It's not too late, and you're going to have to go there anyways.
I agree. I mean, there's different reasons why people get into it. Economic downturn is a great motivator to get managed services, improved quality of service, improved resolution rates when issues do occur, and they do occur.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of like, I sit a little bit back from where you guys are, but I look at it and I go, managed services, let me see. So it's going to make it easier for me to run my business, better for my customers. It's going to make me larger margins. I don't have to be away from I don't have to spend all this time traveling, and it's so easy to scale up or down. Tell me what the downsides are of it.
I don't think there are any downsides. Our objective at Enable simply is to make our MSPs the world's most successful MSPs. We're going to do that by driving quality, driving innovation, providing them with the best support, and together we're quite confident in the success.
Any comments?
I'd say there's perceptions of downside, and it's really about control or lack of control and potential cost, but we've proven that not to be true. Costs of managed services can be much more effective than capital costs and operational costs expended by an organization.
Yeah, I always look at, we talked for so long about how, technology is going to give us more free time, and really that's been such a lie for so many years in so many parts of it. But when you talk about it from the people inside the industry, like the channel partners, this is something that's actually is delivering on that promise, and yet 80% of them aren't taking any advantage of it, and I just find it totally ridiculous. And on that note, I think what you guys are doing is fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm back.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.